It is in the 50s out here this morning, and it is breezy. The house inside's really warm, so it's one of those days where you gotta wear short sleeves inside and long sleeves outside. The house will cool off after a couple of days of temps in the 50s. You gonna come with me to your spot? Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Thank you for being patient on me this morning. Hi, Morris. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, Panther. Hi, bud. The door on the gas grill was open again this morning, and I think that's because some boys that aren't supposed to be up here have been up here overnight, and Gray is, well, she's not happy that I don't have the chicken ready, although it's cooking now, and she's also not her normal scared self. She's in more scared self mode, I also think, because the boys have been coming up here and giving her trouble. Well, I'll be on the watch out for them today. Run them off if they come on up here on the porch. This, you know, they got the whole property. They don't need the front porch. So it's time to place chairs here and here, and it requires 19 for these locations. It also, there's like 3 or 5 up top over here somewhere later on, and I have 20 or 21 yellow and blue, and obviously not enough red, brown, or black. It calls for brown. I think I'm gonna go blue. The stained glass windows have blue in them. I don't think blue would be a problem in a Christian church, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I had ordered some extra yellow because the place I ordered from, these other parts I needed, had yellow, and I'm not too worried if the ones I use up top are a different color, but for now I guess I'm gonna go with blue. Brown is harder to find and more expensive. Blue and yellow are all over the place. That's why I've got so many spares. I also cleaned out my seat bin of some imposter blocks and not nice looking pieces. Make room for the good stuff. It's noon, and Don has finished his coffee and enjoyed his paper and proclaimed that it's okay for us to go for our walk now, so that's what we're gonna do. I am up to step 51, and we'll probably work on this a little bit more this afternoon. As long as I get in about an hour at a time, it's worth pulling stuff out for. When you see me going over to the side, it's because I'm grabbing something out of these bins. I moved the bins into the kitchen that are the ones that I need to be in and out of a good bit. So this is going to be regular tan on the back side. This is the side that would potentially be in the corner up against other buildings. And then in the front, I've decided dark tan. And it's coming along just fine. I do have some more of these on order because to get through all of the stained glass windows that are on the back over here, I probably don't have enough. But I have enough to do these first 2 stained glass windows on the side here. And then these stained glass windows are different. So by the time, I'm just saying I should have plenty to keep working on before I have to build the other stained glass windows. And I can always build them with the wrong color and come back and switch them out if I need to. And I have one brown stairs I found the other day. I didn't use it in the castle thing I built over Halloween, but I know where it is. So I have one of those. Yay! Don has his Pokemon watch, but I forgot mine. You'll notice in the Lego time lapse I'm not wearing it. I guess I thought this morning I was going to put it on when I put my sneakers on, and that didn't happen. So Dang, that's some serious leaf coverage. I did look for my knee brace this morning and I couldn't find it, so oh well. I mean, it doesn't really stop it from hurting. It just stops it from going sideways and getting hurt worse. So I'll probably just order another one off of Amazon, although it's hard to find one that's actually comfortable, easy to get on, and works well. The knee wasn't really meant. I suppose we have some of that KT tape. If we knew how to put KT tape on it, that might help too. You can usually find a YouTube. Don's good at it because he had to do it before.
Yeah. It's funny how that KT tape really actually does work.
Yeah, we should probably try that. I think I know where that tape is. These houses behind me do have a nice view of the lake, especially since they went in there and cleaned it up a little bit. Even though we're in the upper 50s, it's still a nice walk out here today. It's still plenty warm with the sunshine. Most of these houses have people living in them now. I don't think there's any that are still for sale down along this end. The ones that have been finished for a while. Oh wow, it wasn't just in the ground benches that they had these platforms for last week. It swings. Wow, fancy. Fancy. Is that the ones on the other side too? No, those other ones, I almost think they changed their mind. Well, this has got to be an Eagle Scout project. Maybe? It says something on the back side here, but I think that's the type of maple. It's a maple swing. No placard. No placard. It smells Eagle Scout though. Wow, look at you.
Not very comfortable bench.
Well, they can't have a cushion out here because it gets wet, I guess.
It's better that the slats run this way, I guess.
Let me try it. I'll let you know what I think. It's nice enough, but we have a couple of critiques which we'll keep to ourselves, I guess. No, I mean, it's mostly good. Don's a little worried about
they didn't use bushings up there. Well, this thing probably is not going to last, but I've been in swings that fell because the chain has wore through.
Yeah, well, this is not meant to be a playground swing set, but it may be used like that from time to time with unsupervised kids coming over, so.
Well,
let's hope it lasts a long time and people get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Well, that 1/4-inch eyelet and stuff, it's going to be a long time. Don't misunderstand. This isn't going to happen anytime soon, but 10 years from now, that's the problem is 10, 15 years from now, if it lasts that long, that's when it's the problem because the guy who put it up is long gone.
Yeah, well, a couple of pieces of these lumber, serious. That's not a 4x4. Is that a 6x6 or an 8x8?
I'd say that's a 6x6.
I mean, that is not and it's tall.
Yeah, it's very, I would say.
They started to make a wrong cut on this side and then changed their mind. That's not exactly great.
I think they did. I'm impressed.
Okay, so the cement platforms have been poured and the excess dirt taken away, but nothing's been installed. One would think a bench is going there. You're going to really have to put the bench at the back side of it because that's not going to leave a lot of cement for your feet.
Over the front.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Hey, Milo, let's go home. Wow, you're loud like Stripe. Come on. Let's go home. Halfway.
Yeah, now we get to go home.
After we walk back. Like I said, it's pretty nice out here today. This is far from torture. The wind's really pushing the water over and we have people enjoying the swings. It's pretty full. We're home after a brief stop at Harris Teeter. Don's working on a few small projects in the garage. Our hot water teapot thing that usually sits here is the switch on it's messing up. I've cut up the chicken for the kitties for this week, and I'm making deviled eggs, and we've got we're having pork ribs for dinner. I've got the kitchen is a mess right now, but I'm sorting it. And then maybe I'll get a few minutes on Legos. So tea kettle switch.
Check.
Door to the garage attic will stay closed.
Check.
Put in the van back together after the guys at the Valvoline place inspected it and didn't put things back together.
Check, and put a new bulb in.
Okay, new bulb, and they apparently accidentally broke the thing that holds the license plate bulb up.
Yep.
And didn't put the glove box back together properly.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, Don had to go back in behind them.
Yep.
You still gonna return their screwdriver?
We'll see.
Yeah, they really didn't do a very good job.
They didn't do me no
favors.
favors.
It's a good thing it wasn't on the Tesla, that's all I got to say. And I'm guessing you did a couple other things.
Yes.
Well, I got the chicken off the bone for the cats. I got deviled eggs made. That involved chopping onions and, you know, hard boiling and peeling the eggs and, you know, third round of bacon's in the oven.
Yeah,
making the Sunday bacon. Ribs are ready to go in. Got the nuts out of the other air fryer running. We had so much cooking this afternoon. We're doing 2 loads of dishes today. Yeah, so.
It happens. So today's the first day I put detergent in the load and go. It's Sunday, so I'm going to fill it up every Sunday.
Don just said he's going to fill it every Sunday like he does the dishwasher and not worried about how empty or full it is or whatever.
Right.
And we've bumped up the concentration to 3 times because the clothes smell too much like Tide. We're not used to using that much detergent.
Yeah, we could smell the Tide on.
And we might be bumping it up to 4 times.
Might be trying 4, that's right.
Yeah. I am on step 99. Actually, I guess I completed 99, so on to 100. I'm stopping for the night. We're about 20 minutes away from our St. Louis pork ribs coming out of the oven. It's looking good. You know, these instructions make me have to think a little bit. The problem is that I need a view looking straight down from on top sometimes, and what I have is a view looking in from a side. And that can be a little tricky from time to time, but I'm coping through it. And I hope to get back and work on it some more tomorrow, but it's coming along nicely. You can get a feel for the stained glass on the side now. The ones in the front here are going to be different, but all the ones on the back are like this. And it should be really pretty if I put any kind of a LED light inside. So